Now, I don't know about you, but my 40s came in a blink of an eye. I mean, 1 minute I'm living the vida loca as a young person, then the next minute I realised I've got 2 kids, husband, I'm married, I've got a mortgage to pay, and I panicked. Hence my midlife crisis at the age of 41. I really wish that someone had said to me that actually when you reach your 40s, you're still not going to know the answers to everything. You're still going to be working out how you're feeling, what you're meant to be doing, where you're meant to, maybe even your career is meant to go, how you're meant to be handling things with your family, whether it be spouse and children or bigger family. I mean, I'm 40 and I still don't know all the answers. Is something wrong with me? You do not have to know all the answers. However, my quick guide to survive in the 40s might help you in this period right now if you're going through all those things that I was going through before, because these are the things actually we may need to be aware of so that we can actually make action to change them. Okay, quick guide, here we go. You need to challenge the negative beliefs that you have. All the baggage, the trauma, the turmoil, the experiences that you've been holding on to that have created the belief that you have about yourself and your situation, you need to let it go. Now, I could sit down here and do a whole hours-long video about how to let these things go. However, you can obviously go somewhere else to that. This is the quick guide. You need to learn to let all of those things go in one way or another, whether it be by proper therapy, doing the work yourself, or speaking to somebody that you trust. If we don't let go of them, and if you don't release all that burden that you've been carrying around, you will start to become even more and more impacted by the disempowering beliefs that you are still holding on to, because everything starts with the mind. So if you get your mind right during your 40s, that is a real key way to ensure that the rest of your life you've released as much baggage as you can, and you've challenged those negative beliefs and you've changed those beliefs into positive beliefs about yourself, your situation, the people around you, and your life experience. Your life is 100% your responsibility. Nobody is coming to save you. You need to get that straight. There is no Prince Charming. There is no lottery win. There is no dream job offer. Well, there might be, but no one's coming to save you. So you need to save yourself. Certain ways you can do that. Again, changing your mindset, setting goals, changing your environment, changing the way you see about yourself. But you have to take full responsibility of where you are now, how you got there, no matter how painful the journey to where you are now was. Take full responsibility and decide, I'm taking back my power because no one's coming to save me and I need to save myself. But don't think that's something bad. That's the good news. To actually realize the power is within you. The power is inside you to save yourself. The power is inside you to think different thoughts, to act different ways, to seek new opportunities, to see gratitude and abundance all in front of you. That is your own power. You don't have to wait for anybody to give that to you. So take back your power, because nobody is coming to save you. Now, you can be strong and still ask for help. One of the things I find that when we reach a certain age, we assume that everyone around us thinks that we know the answers. And the problem is sometimes everyone around us does think we know the answers. And it's just overwhelming. However, you can still be strong and still be a rock for whoever's around you, but you can seek help yourself. Do not be afraid to ask for help. When I had my midlife crisis at the age of 41, which is nearly 7 years ago, I asked for help, but the help I asked for was not actually physically asked for around the people that I was with. I asked for help in terms of I went and read books. I went and looked at videos. I looked at people that had changed their lives to find out what they did. Asked for help. If I was in some real trauma or some real trauma, I would have gone and got professional help. I am a big advocate for professional help. So at the end of the day, yes, nobody's coming to save you. However, you can find the help that you need. So you can be strong. And strength actually comes from asking for the help. When you finally decide, actually, this burden is too big, the way I'm feeling is too heavy, I need some help. Do you know how much people will be willing to help you? How much people are waiting to help you? Do not be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Now, there's a saying that the 40s are the best years of your life. And when I reached 41, I could not see how that statement could be true. But now, like I said, a few years later, I am loving my life. The reason being is I made a conscious decision also to be aware of how I'm spending my time. You need to spend your time wisely in your 40s. That's how you survive it. The truth be told, we haven't got as much time as we might have had when we entered our 20s or entered our 30s. Time is kind of slipping away for us, but does not mean the time that we have on this earth, we are still not able to do the things and live our full potential and live all the things and dreams and aspirations that we had all those years ago are still actually attainable from your 40s, but you have to consciously decide what you are doing with the 24 hours that we all have. Like, a lot of people love Beyonce, right? They would love to have Beyonce's life. They'd love to be doing shows, the money, the travel. Do you know how Beyonce must spend her 24 hours when she's not on front of the screen? She is probably waking up 4 o'clock in the morning, going to the dance studio, then from there, going to the singing studio, then sorting out the kids. You have to we all have 24 hours, and what we really have to decide is what we do within the time. That's the one level playing field everyone has, is the hours a day. What you choose to do in the day is a reflection on you. Again, no one's coming to save you. So if you feel that you need to do certain things and you're not doing it, you're not spending your energy in the wisest way that you can in order to push you towards what you want to be. So one of the key things to survive in your 40s is learning to spend your energy the right way, 24 hours a day, each day, because that is how you'll have the biggest impact on any change or any influence that you want over your life. Another way to survive and embrace your 40s is to make some new goals. We need something to be excited about. Can you remember when we was little and Christmas or birthdays were coming along and you'd be thinking about your Christmas list since summer? You'd be like, oh my God, I'm looking at the Argos catalogue. This was when they used to have the big catalogues in the UK for all the toys, and you're ringing out your toys. You're well excited for Christmas. You're well excited for your birthday. You need to get excited about life, okay? You cannot enter your 40s and survive your 40s with the same mentality that life is just going to be the same as it is all the time. No, you can change that. So you need to have new goals. I've got quite a few videos about goal setting and setting new goals that you can have a look at from my channel. But you need to have new goals set in your 40s. Otherwise, you're just going to waste away and you'll never get to the person and meet your future self that you know that you can become. So set new goals. And on the subject of setting new goals, in order for you to attain those goals, you have to create the habits that align with your vision. When I reached 41 and I was overweight, in debt and feeling miserable, I had new goals, but the goals weren't just going to come easily because I've been living the last decade of my life in that same mindset and that same behavior and that same pattern that got me to how I was feeling at 41. You need to start new habits to align with the vision of yourself for the future. So whatever it is you see yourself in the future, you need to find out what other habits you need to cultivate in order to get to that place. Again, I've got videos, and there's loads of videos on the internet about setting new habits, but you need to really set the habits, align with your vision in order for you to move forward and really enjoy and have excitement about where your life is going over the next decade. Surviving your 40s will be the catalyst of you entering your fabulous 50s with the most clear mindset, the most pure heart, the most authentic version of yourself that you can have. So habits are important. Okay, ladies, let's get real. How many of you have got a social media feed and you're in your 40s, but your social media feed is full with all younger people looking with their fit bodies, younger people with their expert makeup advice, younger people just living this extravagant lifestyle? You need to stop comparing yourself to a younger version of you. Sorry, that time is gone in terms of you will never probably be able to look and feel that way with so much optimism again if you keep comparing yourself to a younger version. There are women in their 40s living the life that you probably want to maybe aspire to or just enjoy, that you can start to look towards all over the internet. However, do not compare yourself to them, because they had their own journey of how they get there, and what they're sharing on social media might not even be the full crux of the struggles and challenges that they needed to get to them. So stop comparing yourself to the external. Compare yourself to yesterday. How were you today compared to how you were yesterday? That is your biggest comparison you should be doing, because you should be aiming to be better 1% each day. And if you can look back in your reflection and say, yesterday or today, I am better than I was yesterday because of this, this, and this, or just one thing, you are winning. Okay? Stop comparing yourself to other people. Compare yourself to your own efforts, your own promises, and your own motivation and habits and behaviors that you are doing today that is different from yesterday. That is your only battle. Don't try and battle with people that you have no idea about their journey, what's going on behind the camera, or anything like that. So stop comparing yourself. That's one of the biggest things to survive your 40s. Do not compare yourself and make yourself feel bad. So I'm hoping my whistle tour stop of surviving your 40s has been helpful. Remember, this is a time for you to start to just cultivate and get to know yourself better. Actually, a time where you can sit down and breathe and think, okay, this is where I am now. Where do I want to go? Without the whole having to keep up with life. You have got the time, the space, and hopefully the energy to just realign, reset and restart. And there's no better time to doing it right now, because this is such a marvelous time in your journey. You've got the experience of your 20s and 30s, and now is your time for wisdom. And that wisdom is what you use from your last experiences to now cultivate a better journey going forward. And I am so rooting for you, and I hope my quick guide really helped you, and it helped me through my own journey, which I'm still going through, because every time a new goal comes, you've got to realign your habit. Every time you've got a new goal, you've got to realign your values. It all keeps working. It's never ending, but it gets easier. It makes it life more fun, and you just feel much happy within yourself, because we all deserve to feel happy. We all deserve to feel accomplished. We all deserve to feel that we have a place at the table of life. So take your place, be brazen, be bold, and start your journey. Hello ladies, my name is Chantel, and welcome to my Brazen World, where I help women over 40 believe, plan and live the life they truly desire. If you're new to my channel, please do not forget to subscribe and check the description box below, where you'll find 3 workbooks to help you with your own brazen journey, no matter where you are in the life experience at the moment. Okay, thanks for joining me.